Hey, what's up, guys? I just made a brand new Electro Giant deck to dominate ladder. No matter the matchup that you play against, you are going to have answers. If they've got a balloon deck, you've got Tornado to activate King Tower. If they've got Hog Rider, Golem, Ram Rider, or Electro Giant themselves, they're not going to be so happy when they see a fisherman. In double elixir, you're able to break through any defenses with the lightning. You're able to heal up all of your cards with the heal spirit and a super fast cycle to get back to multiple Electro Giants. But my favorite thing is when your opponent goes in for a Pekka, a mini Pekka, or anything to destroy the Electro Giant, you just yoink it away with the fisherman and get so much damage. It's annoying because the lightning removes any buildings, the fisherman removes any units, and you just walk away with wins with your opponent just left in the corner, not knowing what to do. So let's go jump straight some games and assert some dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. And a huge thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag. You guys allow me to upload daily videos on the channel and massively improve the editing. All right, so we got a game here. We're saucing out skeletons on top of the spear goblins, and we're gonna see what's happening. Right out of the gate, the spear goblins are gonna provide him some type of value, but only one hit on my tower, so we're definitely about it. If I heal spear and I go for skeletons, he's probably thinking I've got a super fast cycle deck, probably like a Hog Rider or an Expo deck, right? And then he realizes later on that I've got Electro Giant and it's all facade. It's all part of the plan. Okay, so I guess you're gonna Dark Prince and you're also gonna go for bats. It's a pretty hefty investment early on. And I wonder if you're gonna end up going for like an Inferno Dragon or a mini Pekka, allowing me to just dedicate my full force of spam in the opposite lane with the Electro Giant. But unfortunately, no such luck. He's just gonna go for a Witch. And I can't really deduce what this deck is. I would love to know, but I don't know. I would love to know, but I don't know. So I'm just going to lightning to straight up finish off that witch before it starts to spawn way too many skeletons for my liking. I also want to go for tornado so we can minimize the amount of damage from the goblin giant. And the good thing about this is the fact that I was able to stop all the spear goblins from wrecking my tower and eating me like a banana. This man, he's ready for the banana sauce of the heal spirit, guys. I don't know. The heal spirit kind of feels like a banana sundae or maybe a tennis ball. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys would call it. So I'm definitely going for a heal spirit in the back. The thing is, he's probably either going to have double prince or he's going to end up having a Sparky deck. I don't know which one he's got, and I've got to figure that out before I dedicate an Electro Giant right into a Sparky. It's not a good time if that has ever happened to you guys. So I'm going to Baby Dragon here. I would assume it's Sparky because I feel like he would drop the regular prince by now, but maybe I'm wrong. He's going to go for a Witch. Maybe he just doesn't have another one of those cards. Maybe he's just got like a Witch Goblin Giant deck. I've never seen that before, but maybe he's one of those people. I could skeletons on top of the Witch just to minimize the amount of splash damage that it gets onto my tower. I think the skeletons are going to be tanking it for the team for a while, and it's going to be double prince, so this is really good. This is what we wanted to see. I was hoping that it would be this instead of the Sparky deck, and now I can go in for a heal spirit to provide a lot of extra value for the goblins. Are just going to die, and this is great. Oh, wow. Look at this value. Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready to rumble? I can easily just go in for Tornado and a Fish Boy, activate King Tower, and then just take the tower on the other side. And that's the desirable circumstance that you get with this deck. If you've got Fisherman and Tornado, no matter what win condition that's on the ground, they are going to get pounded and destroyed and sent to the Shadow Realm 10 times out of 10.
I am the one who knocks.
Because you've got such a fast cycle that you can always get back to another Fisherman. Let's go play ping pong with our Fisherman. Keep the Fisherman alive. We've got the double Fisherman Congo line. Oh my gosh. They're just going to play past the Goblin Giant. I love it. It makes me so happy. We legitimately pulled it through the opposite lane, just passing it around the dinner table, having snacks on it. And there was nothing that Banana could do. Just getting eaten alive. That's all that he could possibly do. All right, guys, so we got a game here. We're dropping a good luck, and we're gonna figure out what our opponent's got. You can never Psycho Fisherman in the back. It is a cardinal sin. If you Psycho Fisherman in the back and you don't know what your opponent's got, you're effectively just like graveyarding at the start of the game and hoping that your opponent doesn't have Mother Witch. It's the exact same thing.
Look at this.
Why would he do that? Oh my gosh. Speaking of graveyarding first play without knowing what your opponent has, that is literally what this man just did. Oh my gosh, ladder is a crazy, crazy beast, and I will never understand, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the innovation. I appreciate the surprises, and it's fun because you never know what you're playing against here. So I'm going to try to activate King Tower with this Electro Wizard. If I time this in the right point, I think we are able to activate King Tower with that Tornado placement, and that's always a good vibe. Because if you looked at my hand, I didn't really want to cycle anything else. We're able to get a juicy Elixir trade and get a King Tower activation. So we are vibing.
Hello there,
Against
hello
a graveyard player, King Tower activation is king.
I see this as an absolute win.
So I'm going to go in for a fisherman here. I think that we're going to take a lot of damage, which is not that good for me, not going to lie. But maybe I can heal spirit and then go and pull that. I was trying to push it off with the heal spirit. I really didn't expect him to have mini Pekka Dark Prince at the river too. But I mean, this is ladder. This is insanity. This is craziness. This is Looney Town. The good thing about it is the fact that he cycled his mini Pekka, one of his best answers to the Electro Giant. So if you don't have that, realistically, what are you going to do? Are you just going to sit there and watch as your tower dies? Is that what your plan is, my dude?
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
I love it. I love it. It's crazy to see ladder when you're just trying to have fun and realize, hey, like, what can my opponent possibly do?
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
That's a great idea!
Spooky, scary skeletons.
9 times out of 10, you're just going to be wrong. Like, you can make predictions, and I try to make predictions based off of all of my knowledge of playing the game for 4 years and figuring out the meta and playing every single day, but 99% of the time, I'm still wrong, and I feel stupid. It's pretty fun, though. I'm going to Dark Prince here. I think this is fine if I just Tornado everything back and minimize the amount of damage that he gets. I just don't want the Dark Prince to connect to my tower, so I'm going to Skeletons here with Baby Dragon the King Tower. We are vibing. It's 666, but our tower is not burning. Actually, I was lying to you guys. We just got Fireball. It is definitely burning a little bit right now. It's feeling a bit hot. So if I Electro Giant in the back and I Fisherman here, we should be fine, right? There's no way that you're going to have freeze in this crazy deck too. Like, you already showcased Fireball. You're not that wild. I know you're crazy, but you can't be that crazy. Oh my goodness. I'm really testing the waters here. I'm testing my limits. We'll see if he decides to spam more stuff at the river or tries to defend or if he goes all in. I'm just really anticipating some aggressive stuff from this guy. Are you kidding me? Are you not going to go all in? I mean, you have to drop some extra stuff, dude. You can't just chill. You have to Fireball and drop a Graveyard, right? If you do that, it's not going to be enough because look at the Electro Giant. Hey! That's what I'm talking about. So sometimes people on ladder will also try to defend a tower that's at like 25 HP like we were about to. And then you look at it and you're like, wait. He just dropped all of his elixir, a Fireball arrows. That's a 7 elixir investment. Free Electro Giant, free real estate on his tower. Let's take the tower and assert our dominance. I gotta say that was extremely fun to win, especially seeing the angry faces at the end when the guy's like,
I expected to win when I graveyard first play without even knowing what your deck is.
The differences between right and wrong.
all right, guys, so we got a game here. I want to go for Heal Spirit, just figure out what my opponent's got before I dedicate any massive amount of elixir as per usual. And he's going to bar barrel me, so that's what we like to see.
Nope.
So probably going to be either a Graveyard or a Golem deck or something of that sort. Definitely not going to be a fast cycle deck with Hog Rider when we see bar barrel. What are you going to do? Okay, so Baby Dragon and Inferno Dragon could be quite problematic for us, but the Fisherman also just gave us a juicy amount of value. So I'm going to Skeletons here, and then I think I go and kite all the way to the other side with another Dark Prince. So we make sure that the Baby Dragon and the Double Dragon Dominance never gets to touch my tower.
Hello
Seriously? Is that the why? Is that the vibe? Is that the play? I think so. I have to Heal Spirit if I want to stop that. I don't know if the Heal Spirit came down in time. It didn't. Ah! If only we were a faster mobile gaming athlete. But unfortunately, I am a failure of epic proportions. So if I'm going to be honest with you guys right now, 100% straight up, I think one of the weakest matchups for this deck is always going to be Balloon players. Because if they get a raged up Lumberjack, you're not able to activate King Tower Tornado. I've tried it a lot. It just doesn't work. You can't do it.
My hated arch enemies from over the fence. Look at those animals wallowing in their perfection.
So what we have to do in this type of situation is probably like Lightning and Baby Dragon, or Tornado plus Lightning, or Lightning plus Heal Spirit on top of the Lumberjack and the Balloon. And that works out okay, but it's also a lot of extra elixir that I don't really like doing every single time. So I'm going to Electro Giant on the left-hand side. I think I can Heal Spirit with this too. The good thing about this is I think he might go in for a really aggressive play and mess up. So I'm going to activate King Tower here with the Fisherman. The one thing that I've realized is if I try to go in for a Tornado and pull the Inferno Dragon into us, I lose the game 9 times out of 10. You can't do that because you need to save the Tornado for the Balloon, or you Lightning plus Heal Spirit on it. Either of those work. It's just, you know, a very scary situation when you have a Balloon coming at you.
Pancake.
Hello there.
So I'm going to go for the lightning again. I think I tornado afterward, or I think we can heal spirit with the baby dragon. Now, the baby dragon's going to be more than enough. I don't have to do anything. If he freezes, it would be last second and he would mess up. So that's the strategy, guys. You have to lightning on defense, and if you tornado on offense, a lot of times they just get free real estate with freeze, and they're like, I gotcha, fam. But also, the other thing that I really like doing in this matchup is what you saw earlier. If you're able to successfully go in for the right play of, hey, I'm going to go in for the King Tower activation with a fisherman. It feels real good, gives you a lot of value, and allows you to get out of situations that are rather sticky. So I'm going to tornado those back. I need to do that, or otherwise we just lose the game. And we're vibing because the fisherman's going to lock onto the tower. That's so much damage, and that's what I like to see, baby. So this is one of the more difficult matchups, but when you realize how to play it, you can win the spicy and more difficult stuff. I'm also going to heal spirit to keep that alive a little bit longer. Then I'm going to fisherman to go and pull the lumberjack away. I wonder if that's going to be enough. We just need a little bit of electro damage. Come on. A little bit of electro damage. I need it. I need it so bad. Just lick the lollipop, brother. So I'm not going to get feisty and ferocious. I'm not going to overcommit. I really could, but I don't want to. I'm going to do it now. I think it's worth it because this entire push at the river is completely thwarted. I wonder what happens here. Yeah, I'm going to tornado. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be aggressive. I usually never do this, but I just need one little electro giant lick of the lollipop. I'm going to lightning as well. This is basically all in. I also have to fisherman at the river because, okay, if he had ballooned, he would have lost the game because the fisherman would have connected. We win the game. GG and well played. Really tough stuff, but as you guys can see, if you activate King Tower early on with the fish boy on top of the bowler, you can make it happen. Unfortunately, we didn't stop the first balloon connection. I did fail there, making it a lot closer than it should have been. All right, guys, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out of good luck, and this man is immediately going to go in for a bandit. So we have to heal spirit, and then I think I can activate King Tower afterward without any damage. No! It still got a hit on my tower. That was not allowed. That was strictly prohibited in this juncture. At least it didn't dash onto my tower. So we do get some type of saving grace there. I was just ready and rolling through with absolutely no damage on my tower. I wonder if that's possible if I hit the most exquisite timing ever. So I'm going to Dark Prince on top of the Goblin Drill. You guys can notice how fast it's going and then be like, oh, it's a Miner or a Goblin Drill. But 9 times out of 10, it's always going to be Goblin Drill because it's still strong despite the nerf earlier. So I don't really know why Clash Royale is like, let's combine Miner and a Goblin Drill. Make a brand new card and then it make it really strong. It was so broken at the very start. At least it's a little bit better now. We're the fisherman in the middle. He's going to lose the Electro Wizard. And I think that we're going to be playing against a Pekka deck. I'm not sure. Whenever we see Goblin Drill and Mini Pekka type of cards, I don't know. I think it's going to be a Pekka deck too. I feel like he's just going to whip out a random Pekka. We haven't seen the Mini Pekka yet, but I feel like this guy is one of those people. So, no, it's going to be Dark Prince. Huh. Goblin Drill plus Dark Prince makes me think it could also be Mega Knight. There's a lot of different cards that this guy could be throwing down soon. I'm going to Lightning so we get damage with the Baby Dragon. I think I can defend very well with Skeletons and then other just small answers. So I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to go and drop our Fish Boy. We should be able to shut the rest of this down with the Heal Spirit. Keep our Fish Boy alive a little bit longer. No! Fish Boy has fallen, but never forgotten. That was an unfortunate series of events. I really thought that would be better for us, but the Fish Boy died. Man, he went into the uncharted territory. He tried to conquer the almighty seas, but he got lost in the ocean, never to be seen again. So I guess we Electro Giant in the back. When we're up Elixir, we can justify doing this. Despite being down because I made a really dumb decision, expecting more of my fishermen, I think we can defeat Pekka pretty easily. If I go in for a fisherman and I go and yoink the Pekka directly into the skeletons, that's always going to be a vibe. Okay, so he's going to overcommit here. That's exactly what we want. We want him to go and drop all of his defensive cards like that, and then we heal spirit and we get back to double Electro Giant here maybe. It's always very fun to do. I'm going to Lightning on top of that. We're going to have the Baby Dragon and the Skeletons putting in mad work. And then I think we can go in for like a... yeah, I think we go for another Electro Giant pretty soon. Because he'll go for a Goblin Drill right into us and he'll mess up and he'll be down a lot of Elixir right now. He's going to Goblin Drill me, right? Come on, bro. Where's your Goblin Drill at? You kidding me? All right, we'll just Fisherman. We'll go and pull your Pekka again. I can Dark Prince because it's got a really nice shield. We're going to be able to get the Electro Giant directly on top of the tower. Keep the Fisherman and the Dark Prince alive a little bit longer with the Heal Spirit. And maybe even Lightning to finish off the game. The great thing about this deck is how well Electro Giant functions with Lightning and then Fisherman. It's just profound how well this deck works together. No matter how bad the start, you always win the game, even against Pekka decks like that. GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. Hey, we got another game against Javier. What's up, my dude? We're gonna sauce out of good luck, and I could go for skeletons or heal spirit. Whatever I feel will work out wonderfully for us. I just can't go for the fish boy. That is the cardinal sin with this deck. Okay, we're playing against Sparky. You guys know the drill. We go opposite lane. We don't mess up. We go in for the electric giant, and we try to force out a lot of extra elixir. Maybe I can rely on a Dark Prince to counter the Sparky. Maybe I can go and activate King Tower with the fisherman. It's gonna be difficult. It's not gonna be easy. So I think what we do here is we let that lock, and then we go for the Dark Prince afterward, and we should be able to shut this down. I'm a believer. Hopefully I'm not the only one. I'm also going to go in for skeletons afterwards so the mini packet doesn't ruin our day and make us miserable. We're going to be able to surround the Sparky, and then I think we tornado this back, so then we finish off all of that stuff. That's great. That was the best defense possible, guys. You saw that? That's what's up. So the Electric Giant's going to force out a Dark Prince on the other side. Baby Dragon locks on the tower. We minimize the amount of damage that he gets with the mini Pekka. We also separated everything with the skeletons. So I'm going to eat the Dark Prince. I know you might be like, Jake, you stupid person. Why are you eating a Dark Prince? It's charging at your tower. But here's the reason. If we don't eat the Dark Prince, I just lose the game because he Sparky's me and I'm a sad panda. So we're going to fisherman in the back. We'll see if he's going to spam me. I don't know what he's going to do. I'm ready. My body's prepared.
Another
Sparky
one.
is. That's a vibe and a half. I've got lightning. I don't think this is going to be an issue. I can probably get some really beneficial lightning up in here. I'm going to go for a heal spirit just to soak it up for the squad. And then I think we can go and surround the Sparky with all of our junk. He's going to lose the Sparky. He's not going to be able to get that hit. He needed that hit. And he's laughing right now because he knows he's in for it. He's going to be a sad, sad panda. So we can either Electro Giant or we can try to 3-crown him straight up. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think what we do is we go in for the exact same interaction that we just did. Because I don't want to overcommit with an Electric Giant and lose the game. I'm just not about it. Never doubt it, guys. If you play safe and secure, you will run
Another
away with victories. So I'm an Electric Giant. I'm a Dark Prince. He's definitely going to all in this lane. I think I also want to heal Spirit so then we can keep the Fisherman alive. Maybe we can get some extra value on the Sparky. I'm not entirely convinced that this is going to work out wonderfully for me, but I think I can 3-crown first. So that's what we're going to go vibe with right now. We're 100% just going to straight up lightning here. I can skeleton surround on top of the Sparky, and that should be more than enough to stop him. So we're going to do that. We're going to go for a Dark Prince off to the side. That Electric Giant is putting in the work, and we walk away with a win. So if you guys are wondering how do you beat Sparky, play like that. It was a lot closer than I wanted it to be, but we still truly asserted the dominance. I'm actually pretty proud of that defense at the start, not gonna lie. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and have an awesome rest of your day.